Morning.
What's wrong?
I'm afraid we're going to have to wait a little while longer for our baby. I really thought we'd done it this time.
Never mind, we'll just keep on trying.
But for how long?
As long as it takes. Look, we can't keep putting ourselves through hell every month trying to conceive. It'll only make matters worse. It'll happen sooner or later. We just have to relax and wait until it does.
Hey, Elaine, I've just been down the cemetery. Mum's grave being dug up. What's going on?
You should know. They've taken her away, and I don't know where.
But how can they do that without something like that, without our say-so?
Oh, I think they got your say-so when you went down to your mates at the police station. Why don't you go and ask them, eh? And while you're at it, see when I can have my husband back.
What, they've arrested Mick?
Oh, don't sound so surprised. What did you think was going to happen?
Oh, I don't know, I just...
Well, you'll be pleased to know we were taken in for questioning. Mick's still there, and I've just got back.
They kept hold of him. They must have realised it was him who did it.
What we did together. And it was done for me mum. And what's more, I don't regret one single bit of it. I hope you realise what you've done. To me, to Mick, to the kids. We might all be separated because of what you've done. And if we are, I am never going to forgive you. Now just go away.
All right, Max.
Hello, Ron.
Hey, hang on, I want a word. All right, Jack.
Ron, I'm a bit pushed for time.
Yeah, look, it won't take a minute. You all right, love?
Yeah,
Look, I just want to let you both know that everybody's invited to a get-together at the bar tonight. We're having a little celebration for
Well,
Jackie.
in actual fact, Susanna, she's not a bit under the weather. We won't be able to make it.
Yeah, well, if she perks up a bit, feel free to come along. It's going to be a good night.
Yeah, thanks for the invite, but I doubt it. Bye.
Yeah.
Charlo.
Well, Max.
Bye-bye.
Don't suppose you can make it either?
Well, it depends on Jimmy. You know, he's working flat out in the chippy at the moment. What's the celebration for?
Look, Jack, if I tell you something, promise you won't tell anyone.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I'm organising tonight so I can make a special announcement. Something very important concerning me and our Jack.
What is it?
I've bought out J.C. Bradley's share of the bar. I'm our Jackie's new partner.
You sure you know what you're letting yourself in for?
Yeah, as soon as I thought of it, Jack, I knew I had to go for it.
How could you afford it, Ron?
Well, I suppose you could say it's a bit of a gamble because I've put everything I've got into it. But I know I've made the right decision, Jack.
Oh, Ron, what if it all goes wrong? What would you do? You shouldn't be taking such big risks with your future now, you know, not at your age.
Thank you very much. Actually, I don't see it as a big risk. I think going in with our Jack is going to be a shrewd investment. I'm in the big league now, Jack.
Let's hope so. See ya.
Ta-da, love.
Elaine!
Mick, I'm in here. Oh, Mick. Oh, I've been so worried.
It's all right, I'm in. Where's the kids? Are they okay?
Oh, yes, Sinbad left a note. He's taken them out for the day. So what did they say? Why have you been so long?
They didn't ask me any new questions. Just the same ones over and over again. Eleanor got me out in the end. I mean, she was brilliant.
Oh, I should have had a solicitor. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I was saying. It just all kept coming out wrong.
It's okay.
Yeah, but what if I've ruined it? You know, what if I've made it worse for both of us?
Let's try not to worry about that now. Let's go round and see Eleanor. Find out what's going on, eh?
Yeah.
I thought young lads did the share of the cooking these days.
Well, Christian would if I asked him to, but I want to do it myself. It won't be fair expecting him to cook when he just gets in from work.
You go to work, don't you?
Yeah, I just wish I had more time. I want our flat to be really nice. But instead, I keep on top of the cooking and the washing as well as going to work.
Yeah, well, you'll soon get the hang of it, love.
I hope so, because I'm all over the place at the moment. I just want everything to be right.
See you, love.
Mushy peas on top. 85 change. Cheers, mate. Oh, thank God for that. Listen, Lindsay's had to get off. She's not feeling very well. I'm getting home. Got my interview this afternoon.
You have to hang on a bit, Jimmy. We've got to go and see Eleanor. I've got to get back and get changed. Look, I'm sorry, Jimmy, but being suspected of murder is a little bit more important than a place on some course.
We won't be long, Jimmy. It really is very urgent.
All right. So what they say down the neck? Loads of questions. The same ones over and over again.
It was terrible.
Listen, did they mention the other business? Yeah, they asked about the heroin, but you weren't mentioned. So what did you say, like? Well, I told him that I bought it off some fella in a pub. I mean, I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
Thanks.
Right then, come on.
Thanks for holding the fort, Jimmy.
Yeah, don't mention it. Hey, listen, thanks for keeping stum about the smack. Well, you know, if I do get on this course, the last thing I want is to end up getting arrested.
We'll be as good as we can.
Well, thanks a lot, son. Michael's not coming now, is he?
The chef says you've ordered a big buffet for tonight. Did you okay that with Jackie first?
No, but it'll be all right, don't worry. You can't invite people round and not put a spread on, can you?
Are you sure about this? I mean, you and Jackie didn't seem too keen on the idea, and it's not as if she's got anything to celebrate at the moment.
She will have. You'll see. Anyway, once everyone's here and she's had a few, she'll be made up.
Ready and everything. Your interview's in half an hour.
I know. Mick and Elaine said they wouldn't be long.
You better get going then. I'll stay here till they come back. You're going to be pushing it, you know, if you want to get washed and changed.
Oh. Listen, I won't have time for that. I'll see you later.
Good luck. Sorry, love.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Sorry to have kept you. Please, do come through.
Thanks.
So, how are you both feeling?
Shattered. None of this seems real.
I'm not surprised after what you've been through.
We just want to know what happens next. I mean, do you think the police are going to charge us?
Well, let's hope not. There's a good chance that they'll view the case sympathetically. They're quite apprehensive about prosecuting people for this type of crime. But really, before I start speculating, I need to have an idea of what you told the police.
I just told them exactly what happened. Oh, I wish I'd have had a solicitor in there with me. I just didn't know what to do.
It's okay, there's no need to worry about that now.
If the police do press charges, I don't know how I'm going to cope. What if people start thinking we're murderers?
Hey, don't talk like that.
I know it's easy for me to say, but if I were you, I'd try not to worry too much about what other people think.
Oh, I don't know how I'm going to cope. How am I going to face friends and neighbours if they start thinking that I murdered me mum?
Elaine, people who know us know we would never harm Gladys.
If the police do go ahead with things, would it be better for us if we pleaded guilty to a lesser charge?
Hang on, Elaine. I don't think we should plead guilty to anything. We're innocent.
I know that, but I'm just being realistic.
The way things are, if you are charged, it can only be with one thing, I'm afraid. And that's murder.
Excuse me, mate. Is this where they're doing the interviews for the PGCE course? Thanks.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, your dad came by earlier, invited me along to your gathering tonight, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it.
Oh, don't worry about it. I wish you'd stop all this. The last thing I feel like doing at the moment is having a party.
So it's not your idea, then?
No way. I think he's just trying to help take my mind off the court case and everything. But it's not going to work. He just doesn't seem to realise that I can't celebrate anything until I know what's going to happen to Leanne.
Well, I'm afraid now she's changed her plea, you're going to have to prepare yourself for the judge treating her more leniently.
So is that it then? Don't I get the chance to put my story forward?
No. The judge has got your statement, but you won't be called now.
It's all wrong. Why should the judge only hear her side of the story? She could end up with a lighter sentence now, couldn't she?
That's a distinct possibility, yes.
can't be right. She did what she did. It shouldn't matter what she pleads. She's just as guilty.
That's not how it works, though, I'm afraid.
Well, it should be. I mean, what about the victim? Don't my feelings count? I should be allowed to have my say. I'm the one who suffered. It's not fair.
Mr. Corkill.
Yeah.
I'm Michael Potter, course director and coordinating tutor.
It's pleased to meet you, Mr. Potter.
Well, call me Michael.
Hey, Jimmy.
Now, don't be worried. This is going to be a very informal interview. All I'm aiming to do is assess whether you're suited to the course and answer any queries you may have.
Right.
I see from your application you did your degree at Sheffield Uni.
Yeah, that's right. Why? You didn't do yours there, did you?
No, I'm a Leeds man myself. Great university. Happy times. I did sociology too.
Yeah? Fancy that.
And what did you specialise in?
I did a lot of research into inner city crime.
Really? Sounds fascinating.
Yeah, it was.
Now, I see from your application you have a very diverse CV.
Yeah, that's right.
And since you did your degree, you travelled extensively.
Well, most people take a year out. I took a decade out.
Nearly 2. And from your application, you have a wide range of jobs.
Yeah. I've done quite a lot.
You spent some time working with horses.
Yeah. Very satisfied. But there wasn't much of a future in it, you know. Well, I think the odds were against me looking back on it.
And you spent some time more recently in pharmaceuticals.
Yeah. Very interesting experience. But it wasn't for me.
Well, we all live and learn. So now you want to go into teaching?
Yeah. I mean, I know I'm coming to it late in life, but, well, it's one of those things I've always wanted to do deep down inside.
Well, age isn't a problem. I think far too many people rush into it or simply do it because they can't think of anything else to do. But you don't seem to fall into either of those categories.
No? Oh, right. Well, I do feel I've got a lot to offer, you know, with my experience and that, like, things to pass on. I mean, I think teaching can get too set in its ways, can't it? I want to try and do a few different things.
Sounds like you've never heard of the national curriculum, then.
Oh, yeah, I have. It's just, well, I think I'd like to develop a few ideas of my own.
Really?
That's what all this is of.
Hey, looks great, doesn't it, eh?
But I told you I didn't want any fuss.
Yeah, I know you did, but I bet you have a great time tonight.
Look, Dad, I think we need to talk about you helping out in here. Now that I'm back at work, I think
Yeah,
it's
all
time...
right, Jack, but can we have a chat later on? See, I want to go home and get changed, because I've got to be back for when people start arriving.
But, Dad...
Later on, all right, love, won't be long. Hello, Nick.
Hello, stranger.
All right, Jack. Look, I'm sorry for dropping you in. I promise to make the time. I said we'd let you know what's going on.
Yeah, and he rang and said you weren't coming in. Something to do with the police.
No, it's all sorted.
Well, if there's anything I can do.
Thanks, Jack. Look, I'll get started, eh? Looks like I'm just in time for the party. What's it about?
I wish I knew.
Well, you certainly seem to be one of our more unconventional applicants.
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's good, isn't it? I mean, don't want all teachers to be the same, do you? That'd be dead boring, that, wouldn't it?
Well, I suppose you're right, yes. Though we do need to make sure all our applicants have the necessary requirements that will eventually enable them to become teachers.
Well, I'm your man, then. I mean, you know, well, I think I can make those kids interested in learning. And it wouldn't be a soft touch, anything like that. I mean, I'd be able to keep them in line, you know.
Well, a good teacher needs to know how to bring out the best in his pupils, though discipline is an important issue.
Oh, is right.
Well, I think that's all I need to know, unless you have any questions.
No, I think you've explained it all.
Well, nothing about the course or the lecture contents?
No, not really. I'm sure it'll all be sound. I mean, acceptable.
Right. Well then, thank you very much. I'll see you out.
Yeah, thanks.
Aye, keeping an eye on the missus, eh?
No, I'm just having a belly, that's all.
She's a very valuable asset to this place, your Rachel. Very good with the customs.
Yeah, I haven't noticed.
Hey, Katie. Did you hear about the police taking Mick and Elaine away?
Yeah, they kept them both in overnight.
What did you want with that?
Who knows, but I bet it's something to do with that chip of his. You know, I always thought it was very convenient the way the pizza parlour burnt down. The next thing he's got this flash new place.
What? You reckon he had a shop flooded to get the insurance?
You can't say it doesn't look suspicious, can you?
That was superb.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. How you feeling?
Fine. Oh, disappointed. But fine. I was, well, I was wondering whether to make an appointment to see the doctor.
Oh, why?
Well, just for some advice, really. You know, on best way to conceive.
Well, I think that sounds a great idea. You should have a full checkup, make sure you're in perfect health.
Well, I thought she might be able to give me some dietary tips. You know, advice on relaxation classes and stuff. I've heard sometimes it can help.
Well, it all sounds great, but I wouldn't want you to get hung up by it all.
I won't. I won't. I mean, we've only been trying for a few months, haven't we? I realise it could be a while before anything happens. I mean, I'm prepared to be patient. I mean, I've got plenty of time. I mean, look at Jackie Corkill. She's older than me.
That's it. You
And she's
should
just
try
had a
and
baby with no
relax.
problems at all.
I mean, let's just let nature take its course. If you're on edge all the time, you could be hampering your chances of conceiving.
I know. I won't let it get me down. Honestly.
I thought everyone would have turned up by now. I know a few people said they couldn't make it, but surely there's more than this coming. Tell you what, we better all had turn up. I've ordered loads of food.
Looks like we'll have plenty over then.
Right, love. How did your hubby enjoy his cod in sauce?
Oh, he didn't. When he left it, he went to Chippy instead.
Cheeky meth. I'd have made him eat it. I'd have made him wear it on his head. You look knackered, you know, Rach. Don't you think you're overdoing it? You're working here till late every night and then you spend all day skivvying after them.
Yeah, well, I don't mind. Yeah, well, you say that now, but will you be able to keep it up? Yes, of course.
Married life, eh? I can keep it.
Take no notice of them, love.
I'm not. I love it. Getting married was the best thing I've ever done.
You see, married life does have a few things going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to be married to get that, though.
Jacqueline?
Yeah, sure.
I don't even know what we're doing here. Jackie Dixon hates my guts.
No one asked us. And seeing as we've all been getting on together at long last, we should at least make an effort.
Hey, Jackie, love. Glad you could make it. The buffet will be open in a minute.
Oh, thanks, Ron.
But the ale isn't free.
Jimmy, cheer up. You should be celebrating your interview.
Well, I don't know how I've gone on yet, do I?
Oh, I thought you said it went well.
Well, I did, I think. You never know with these things, do you? When I saw all those people waiting, I just thought you shouldn't even be here, Jimmy.
You're just good as anyone else.
Love, it's a whole different world to what I'm used to. Even if I do get accepted, it's going to be really hard trying to fit in.
Come on.
About time and all. Thought I was being entitled to some personal service.
Sorry.
Nah, don't worry about me. You just stand over there gossiping with your two mates. I sit here on my own all night or something.
I am working.
Is that what you call it? I call it gossiping with your mates all night. Yeah. So you can stand up here and look like two big soft kids. And you're a married woman now.
Everybody can have attention, please. Thank you. Thank you. We'll let you gather round. Thanks a lot. You can start serving the champagne now, if you will. Folks, I know that most of you here tonight won't know Jacqueline Dixon, but she's the owner of this bar. And I'd like you all to join us tonight in a little celebration. So before you all get stuck into that luscious buffet, I'd like to say a word or two about this little girl of mine.
Dad.
Jack, all I want to say, love, is that on behalf of everybody who knows you and loves you, we're all very, very proud of you. Jack, you've been dead brave throughout these last few months. But now, hopefully, that the court case is out of the way, you can get on with your life and your very successful business career. Talking of which, I would like you to join me up here now, because I have a very special announcement to make. Go on, up you come.
Oh, Seamus, come on.
Keep the champagne going. Rachel, give us a couple here. Thank you. Here she is. Hey, you don't often see that. Our Jackie stuck for words. Now, as many of you will know, Jackie has worked very hard to build up 2 very successful businesses. And indeed, so proud and confident am I of her future success that while she was in hospital, I decided to make a little investment. However, what she doesn't know is that while she was poorly, her business partner in this bar was threatening to pull out and drop her well and truly in it.
What, JC?
Yeah, love, he wanted out. But I don't think this guy knew a good thing when he saw one because he wanted to put his money somewhere else.
Hang on a minute, Dad. JC wanted to pull out and I wasn't even told about it.
Yeah, well, you were in hospital, weren't you, love? You know, I didn't want to worry you.
Yeah, but...
Anyway, I saw this as a golden opportunity. Not only to help our Jackie out when she really needed it, but also to invest in a very promising business.
You've invested in the bar?
Correct. So, as from today, me and my little girl here are both 50% owners of Bar Brookie. So, to Jackie, sorry, partner, Jackie Dixon.
Give your remote the night off. 4's Friday comedy starts right here next. And has Janice got a surprise for Chandler in Friends?